What's hanging, young hero, besides your head and spirit? That soul is saying something profound, so let them hear it. Give up the safe and sound, for bet it's all on breaking ground. This vacant town was a mistake and you can turn around. Your heroes and your idols turned out insincere and human. Reality's a dog that fears too high to keep on moving. But you ain't interested in losing, are ya? I thought not. Still too invested in improving as that fire you got. You came out to the city, it wasn't what you dreamed. Give it 150, was harder than it seemed. You said goodbye to home and people who supported you. To chase something invisible, you lived for that distorted view. Damn. Your sorry superficial buddies like to shun and doubt you. Tonight's the party, everybody's having fun without you. Forget some players like us, put in the effort. They just scared of folks to focus cause they can't predict our weather. Renee's still back on the rebound. Know that if you wanna be a diamond star, you better step up. Next rough patch, cue the rewound mode. I care the walking on and I my soul. The road to freedom can't be seen by downcast eyes. So raise your gaze until your 10 feet tall and shake your fist to the sky. Refuse to die or let them make you small, cause they love just to see you convinced you're just a brick in the wall. So kind of kitai ni oyo ba nakatako met. I chose the free life over money, job stability net. Henkashiteiru sekai yumare I know ko. Kimi wa dare no shujin da so shinai no. Cause I know, I said so, don't make it right. So no yarikata dame, temaji kikitakunai. Talk all night about your troubles, all it's gonna do is pause you. Shaberu dake nara sorry man, I kawarazu. Kotoba yori ga shigasa, not the most difficult jigsaw. Rikai fusoku ari wakemono koto da. Remind myself to zone on what's ahead of me. Mara toji komerareteru fukuro no nezumi. Fushime ga chi ni so no michi mienai zo. You see the deeper meaning only once you've seen the light cell. Kono jonetsu nakunaru mai ni mainichi to buy speech singing beside him eyes for I wanna so be. Renee's still back on the rebound. Know that if you wanna be a diamond star, you better step up. Next rough patch, cue the rewound mode. I care the walking on and I my soul. The road to freedom can't be seen by downcast eyes. So raise your gaze until you're 10 feet tall and shake your fist at the sky. Refuse to die or let them make you small, cause they love just to see you convinced you're just a brick in the wall. Renee's still back on the rebound. Know that I am standing naritai nara doryoku hitsuyo. Sayaku no hikitara waruku so. Dakedo wakiramenai my soul. The road to freedom can't be seen by downcast eyes. So raise your gaze up till you're 10 feet tall and shake your fist at the sky. Refuse to die or let them make you small. Oh my motion a night, this one will live for tomorrow. Renee's still back on the rebound. Know that if you wanna be a diamond star, you better step up. Next rough patch, cue the rewound mode. I care the walking on and I my soul. The road to freedom can't be seen by downcast eyes. So raise your gaze up till you're 10 feet tall and shake your fist to the sky. Refuse to die or let them make you small, cause they love just to see you convinced you're just a brick in the wall. But you're not just a brick in the wall. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. But you're not just a brick in the wall.
Juno was mad, he knew he'd been hacked, so he shot at the sun with a gun. Shot at the sun with a gun. Shot at his wily one, only friend.
In the gallows or the ghetto, in the town or the meadow, in the billows, even over the sun, every end of a time is another begun. You understand mechanical hands or the ruler of everything, ruler of everything.
You're the ruler of it. That's enough of that bollocks. Let me make all this sound work here. There we go. Chuck, Speaking of sharks, I have been working on my final. Well, I say final. It's me. Who knows? But a new critter for the creature corner there. It's not a shark, but it did look like one for a bit until I kind of fixed it. I was like, oh man, I've made a fish. That's not what I wanted. Right. Let me put some fucking funky beats on. This. Will this be good? That's a little bit too on the nose, that one. Let's just do Vanadil and chill for a bit. Fuck it. When in doubt, Vanadil and chill, you know what I'm saying? Was it delish? What was the dish? That is, to this day, my, like, actual, legitimate, fucking, like, test sentence. that I do for anything. When I was first making these VideoTuber things, that was my test sentence for the lip sync, always. The fish was delish, and according to UN Secretary Council members, it made quite a dish. You're listening to member-supported public radio. Here's what today is. So, we can't do Journey Abroad yet. We can't finish it yet. That's a 30 cap, right? I looked it up. That's a 30 cap. I've got Warrior to 26, and we unlocked our Subjob. So all I've got to do is get 3 levels of Red Mage, and then 4 levels of Warrior. The 3 levels of Red Mage, I'm not so fussed about, but the 4 levels of Warrior, I'm gonna factor that in to like the journey to Juno. So I'm still gonna be achieving things as I do that. I'm not just gonna like grind on fucking rabbits. However, these 3 levels of Red Mage, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to kind of just grind them out. Then we can finish Journey Abroad. So today may very well end up being just like me leveling. I don't know. Depends on how quickly things go. But hopefully... I mean, there's no way I'm going to get 4 levels of Warrior, right? So that may be something that I do off stream. Or you can get these levels of Red Mage. Check me out. I'm like playing a mage in Final Fantasy. I feel so dirty. Playing a mage on Cat's-Eye is not so bad because it's wings, effectively. So you can get the refresh from the book. Playing a mage on this server, not so bad. Not so bad. But I was kind of racking my brains, like what subjob do I want to do for Warrior? You know, Warrior's not going to be my final class, but I'm going to need it for, you know, doing Journey Abroad and things, so I need to come up with a decent subjob for it. And I thought, I could just do Monk like everyone else. And I thought, what do you really get with Monk? Like a bit of extra HP? Especially at level 30. Level 30, you get what? A bit of extra HP and like boost? And focus, I guess? Do you get focus at 15 for Monk? Or is that 25? Either way, not good enough. When I could have Dia, I could have Poison, I could have Blind, I could have End Thunder. Well, End Thunder's 16, but still. I could have Cure. Hey, Doctor and Sub Dancer. Yeah, but I've got to get to 30 to get Dancer, and then I've got a sub. Do you know what I mean? I'm not yet 30. So the plan is we get Red Mage to 15, then swap over to Warrior again, get Warrior to 30. And then do Journey Abroad. That's the current. Getting Warrior to 30. That's going to be us traveling to Juno. So we're just going to kill stuff in Jugna Forest, and potentially sour malt champagne or whatever it's called to get to 30. Then we'll have Juno. We can get our Chocobo quest done and all that crap. How you going, Doctor? And how was trick or treating? Did you get a fucking massive haul? Did you get a mountain of candy? You better. That don't sound. That don't smell like a million pounds of candy. Tons of candy, but it was very quick because it was so wet and cold. Aww. Well, I'm willing to bet your kids had fun anyway. And tons of candy, I mean, that's gotta take the edge. That's gotta take the sting out of it. Sick shell. Look, you leave sick shell alone. They can't help it. They can't help being a gyat. Gyat shell. So apparently, you've got children, Doctor, and why is 67 the funniest thing ever right now? I've seen this, like 6 and 7 is like apparently the current thing. I don't get it. I used to be with it, and then they changed what it was. Now what I'm with, isn't it? And what's it? Seems weird and scary to me. I was thinking the other day, I was thinking earlier when I was sort of tinkering on Red Mage. I don't necessarily think it's mages that I hate. I think it's casting times that I hate. Because when I play like League of Legends or I play like other games with mages in and the skills and spells and things are instantaneous, I don't hate it as much. I legitimately think it's the fact that most mages in games like this have to like stand still and wait for a bar to fill up. I fucking hate that. I fucking hate that. This dumb meme that other people won't get and will get annoyed. Damn it! It worked. I didn't understand it and I got annoyed. It just made me think of that SpongeBob bit where he's like, you know what's better than... What number is it? 60, is it 64? I think it's like 64. He's like, you know what's better than 24, that's it. You know what's better than 24? 25! That's all it makes me think of. So yeah, I apologize if today's just going to be a sort of... I actually don't mind. I think sometimes just like the chill leveling streams are kind of fine. They're fine to throw in. I like to sit back, kick my feet up and just clobber a few acrobats. I know it's a dumb joke, but if I get into a giggly mood, it could be that... I know. Especially if I'm tired. If I'm like super tired, that's enough. You know? If I'm super tired, all I need is like the stupid shit. Hey, D-Groans! I'm so confused. A few weeks ago you said you were playing Tactics and said you would probably not be coming back to Exile for quite some time. Now here you are. D-Groans, my man. How can I put this? Final Fantasy Tactics is too fucking long. I've realized the kind of person I am, okay? I need one MMO that I love, which is this one, and then I'm just gonna pepper the stream with shorter games. Long RPGs, there has to be a really, really good reason for me to be playing a long RPG. Degrades welcome to ADHD the stream. Exactly. Stammer gets it. Stammer gets it. I'm too neurotic to like sit with a really long RPG for a long time. Unless there's a really good reason. Whereas Final Fantasy XI, I'm sort of autistic enough about to enjoy regardless. You watched anything from Legends of Avantris? That one guy Mace? I have no idea what that is. No idea what that is. But now in my brain, you're Mace Windu. The Senate will choose your fate. Will decide your fate. I don't know. I watched the prequels exactly once as a child. I've not seen the prequels a single time since being a child. That might be why I have like no negative opinion about Jar Jar Binks. Because when I saw Jar Jar Binks, I was like 8. And I thought he was funny. So I have like no everyone's like, Jar Jar Binks is the worst character ever made. I don't see it because I don't have any negative memory of Jar Jar Binks at all. I was like 8 and I was like, ha ha ha, funny! I was a little simpleton. Was a little simpleton. I am a little simpleton. But especially so back then. Ow! Dickhead crab. But yeah, I probably won't return to Final Fantasy Tactics, and for that I am sorry. But you should be at least not grateful, but you should be happy that I'm sitting here saying that now, rather than leading people on. Which is what I've done in the past with certain games. I've been like, I'll come back to that, don't worry. And then like 3 years later, I still haven't. That's not going to happen. I'm going to say right now, there's a very good chance I'm not going to revisit. However, that's not to say it's a bad game. I do see why people like it, and I definitely see why it is a good game. It's just too long for me, you know? I like my streams to be either a game that I know I love, or something short and snappy that I can just sort of blaze through. I've realized that when people say to me, hey, you should play this really long JRPG from fucking the PlayStation era, and I dedicate myself to that, it just makes me dread playing it. You know? But I would think people would be happy for me playing Final Fantasy XI again, though. Most of the people I know on my YouTube and stuff are were from my Final Fantasy XI time. I like to think that Return of the King, baby, you know what I mean? Return of the King. Always thrilled anytime you're playing 11, so it's fine. Tactics is probably not that long compared to other things like Xenoblade. Yeah, it's not like... It's like 4 chapters or something, but my issue is, ultimately, I am super spazzy, and I do need like not constant change. Will you hear what I streamed Mullet Mad Jack? Because Mullet Mad Jack is my kind of video game, right? Just constant baby rattle shaking, you know, lights and colors. I am very spazzy in that way. Final Fantasy XI is weird. It's like the weird outlier, in that it's the only game that's quite slow-paced that I love. Yeah, it's like the only one. There's a couple of outliers, like Dark Souls, I guess, is kind of slow-paced. There are some slow-paced games I like, but by and large, I like my video games to be fast and frantic. And I liked Final Fantasy Tactics, don't get me wrong, but it's very unlikely that I'm going to stick with it that long. And I don't want to be like dedicating, like being like, yeah, we'll beat it, guys, and then every stream making up a reason why I don't want to play it, you know? I don't want to do that. Because it's not fair to me, and it's not fair to you guys. FF11 is what attracted me to channel for sure. FF11 is the game that I don't want to say like I know the most about, because I don't. Like especially now, like retail and stuff, I know fucking nothing about the game. But it is the game where I push the envelope the most. Like some of the stuff we've done in the past on this stream for Final Fantasy XI is kind of goofy. Like we've done the 5-man level cap, Shadow Lord, and we did the cosplay stream, and like it is the game where I have the most love to go out of my way and do sort of push myself, you know, rather than be like, I'm just gonna play fucking a video game. I'll challenge myself. Or the other thing is, it's one of those games that I really love the fact that so many people in my little communities, such as it is, play it and can come and join me or be part of it, or you know, I could get some people in to do some bosses and stuff. I love that. I genuinely love that. I don't know. It's not really fair to Ramza either. Look, Ramza is a little bitch. By the way, not Ramza who shows up in chat every so often. That guy's epic. Ramza, the character in Tactics, he's a little bitch. Right? He's all like... fucking... what's that guy's name? Deleta? He's like, Deleta! No! I want to sup on broth of bean! We got to beat Argath. That's the main thing. We killed Argath. In my eyes, we beat the game. Killing Argath, that's the final boss. And we killed him in a really cool way, too. I don't know, I just like the vibes of Final Fantasy XI more than any other sort of game or MMO, really. I love the fact that it's tough, but... it's tough but leisurely, do you know what I mean? It's tough in that, you know, the fights and the bosses and the monsters and things beat the shit out of you. It's tough in that it's a grind. But it's leisurely in that I'm also not, you know, dodge rolling 700 attacks. It's not tough in the same way that like Elden Ring is. Where I'm having to constantly like dodge attacks and fucking figure out the weapons and... yeah? It's tough in that it's more about threat mitigation and understanding the assignment, you know? And just being patient. And I've missed the vibes. I was looking back, the reason I came back to it, honestly, the reason I came back to it was I was looking back through some of my old clips, and a lot of the best clips I've got were Final Fantasy XI stream clips, yeah? And I realized how big of a game this was for me. Part of it was also, I had to find a version of the game that I like playing, because I don't really enjoy retail very much. And all of the private servers were just bleh. They all had something wrong with them. I'm pleased to say that I've been really enjoying my time on Cat's Eye. Only because I'm a Wing Zero warrior. If I was like a Cat's Eye warrior, I'd... whatever. But the fact that I can play the game like it was Wings, which is the... Wings was the best private server. I don't understand why that was the one that died. I'd have picked all the others to die before Wings. Wings was the best one. I have no idea why it died. I've just realised my stupid little refresh is running out. We can get 30 and then go get it again. So I hate to say it, because I know that I've sort of promised from the beginning that we're not gonna just grind on mobs in a circle. But, unfortunately, for these 2 levels of Red Mage, we're kind of gonna have to, you know? We're kind of gonna have to. Sometimes leveling is just kind of unavoidable. I had a really good day today. I made a decent sum of money at work for once, which is nice. I've needed it, frankly. I've been getting kind of demolished by bills, medical bills. I'm being kind of demolished by those. Medical bills for me are one of those things where I have to keep on top of them because I need to see the doctor so frequently that if I if I just let them pile up, eventually I'll just be completely destitute, you know? Our friend sent me some screenshots of FF14 and apparently Sandoria is in that now. New dungeons themed on 11. Maybe it's old content, I haven't played 14 in a while. In a decade. 14? I played 14 since its release, yeah, up until the latest expansion. The was it Dawn Trail? That Dawn Trail expansion was, I just could not. I had no more juice left in me to carry on playing that game. Because each patch or each new expansion, they're like, oh wow, we're releasing this. We're gonna make things more challenging again. We're gonna make things, you know, more interesting again. Everyone complains that the game is too homogenized and everything's too easy. We're gonna change it. We're gonna make things more interesting, and they never do. In fact, it was really telling that they released Viper, and people complained that it was too confusing, so they like simplified it. And it's like, no, you're going back on what you said. You're going back on what you said you would do. Yeah? Because that game is just like the most homogenized mush. I will say, I've had fun in 14. I'm not going to sit here and rag 14 completely. I have had fun in 14, and I dedicated a lot of time to 14. But I don't like what it became. I liked it a lot more when they gave you a bit more freedom. Especially the tank classes. When they made the tank classes brain dead, like actually brain dead, I lost all interest. Yeah, I lost all interest at that point. I was in a raid team up through the 3rd expansion, then my son was born, so I had to put that... no you didn't, mate. What's more important, raiding in Final Fantasy XIV or your firstborn son? I think raiding in Final Fantasy XIV, mate. I think you made a bad decision. You're never gonna get a relic weapon with that attitude, mate. Ooh. And honestly, that's the reason why I don't get to stream. Look who it is. Every class must be the same. Yeah, exactly. Every class must press 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6. Every class, that's the cycle. That's what you do. There is no decision making. Like even at this really base level, Red Mage, like Red Mage in 11. Okay, I'm at what, level 12 Red Mage. I've got all of these spells to choose from, and this isn't even the full spell list. This is just the spells that I have, right? Got all these spells to choose from, all do different things. I've got a sword. I could use my bow if I want. Like, the decision making is just not there in 14. That's the problem. There's no decision making at all. Every class plays the fucking same. Yeah? And for some people, that's enough. Like, for some people, that's enough. And honestly, more power to them. I prefer 11 because I prefer there being some kind of decision making to what I do. That's why when I play 11, I do weird shit like Warrior / Red Mage, and we're gonna do Ranger / Beastmaster, and I like that there is that choice. Alright, it's not optimal, but it's fun, you know? He's 7 now, and I'm counting the days I can duo with him. Aw, that's cute. I can just imagine him being like, Dad, these graphics, these graphics suck. And he's not wrong. A lot. I will say, I think 11 holds up graphically in terms of the character models and the monsters. Right? I think most of those are fine, but the environments are kinda ugly. Like, they did it... Here's the thing, I kind of don't want them to do like a big remaster, because I can tell you right now, if they did, they put it in Unreal, and it would be ugly as sin. When I load up a game and that fucking... Not Unreal, Unity. When that fucking Unity logo loads up at the start of a game, I'm just like, oh no. Everything's gonna look shiny. Everything's gonna be coated in a thin layer of plastic. But yeah, I dedicated a lot of time to 14, so I'm not gonna sit here and rag on it completely. I just feel like it used to be a lot better than it is now. I feel like it's just... Each expansion has slowly, like, boiled it down to this, like, flavorless mush. If you think about it, when in the first... You know, in Heavenswood and stuff, when that was, like, current, you could assign skill points. Yeah, you could, like... Alright, everyone sort of did the same sort of thing. But if you wanted to, you could assign your skill points to weird and wonderful... It's telling, okay, how homogenized that game is. There's a whole materia system with all different materia for all different stats. But no matter what class you are, everyone fixes critical hit. Everyone does critical hit. The healers do critical hit, the DPS do critical hit, even the tanks do critical hit. Everyone just assigns critical hit materia, because the rest of the stats just don't matter. Like, they just don't matter. Whereas in 11, for instance, each point of vitality you can feel. Each point of strength you can feel. Yeah? Outside of maybe, like, charisma, you can feel a lot of the stats. That's why it's so obvious when you're playing certain classes. You know? Oh my god, why am I getting critted a whole bunch because I'm playing an Elven? Why am I unable to fucking land any ranged attacks because I'm playing an Elven, you know? Why did I die in one hit? Oh, because I picked Taru like an idiot. Just got me a soda. But the thing is, with like homogenizing a game like that, it appeals to more people. It doesn't appeal... Look, I've said it once and said it again. That game would be Deadsville if it weren't for the ERPers and stuff, right? For the people like standing in the quicksands jerking off, they are... When an expansion has run its course and everybody's done the story, okay, everyone leaves the game. And the only people who are left are the clubbers and the people who suck willies in the quicksand. Okay? Those are the people who are left. If it weren't for those people, and that is why, I know they got rid of Mare or whatever, but that is why there's not like a big serious crackdown on like the titty mods and everything. Because Square are well within their rights to crack down on all that crap. But they won't. Because they know how massive a port... And that's why they always release new housing items like every fucking patch. Thousands of them. And sell them for money in the store. Yeah? Wait, I leveled up, didn't I? I need to go and get the... refresh. But I have had fun with 14 in the past. I met some very cool people on 14. So I can't rag on it too hard, you know? I got my money's worth. Ow! What an asshole! I will say now that New World is dead, there's this whole section now of MMO players who are looking for a new MMO to play. I've been keeping abreast of this a little bit. They're all just trying to decide now between ESO and Guild Wars 2. Now, that's like the illusion of choice. Both of those games are like kind of the same thing, you know? And that's okay. I think ESO is fine. I honestly think Guild Wars 2 is fine. Guild Wars 2's biggest problem is that, like, the overworld is just fucking meaningless. That's the kind of MMO I don't like. The kind where the actual world is completely fucking meaningless. It's all about, like, just duty finder, where you just click a button and get transported to a dungeon. You know? When that's all your MMO has going for it, I kind of lose interest. I could fight this bird. And I think that's why a lot of people are sort of transitioning towards RuneScape now. I think a lot of people are realizing that RuneScape has actually quite a lot of depth to it. RuneScape easily has the most depth out of any MMO. Out of any of them. You know, every skill, like one skill in RuneScape can be another person's entire MMO, you know? RuneScape's got a lot of depth. The issue RuneScape has is that, you know, it's a clicky Microsoft Paint looking game with not the best servers in the world. So sometimes it can feel like there's just fucking insane latency between everything you're doing. It's not the most responsive feeling game, that's for sure. I think the problem with RuneScape is there's a massive sort of not subsection, but a massive kind of slice of that community that's purely focused on just like obsessively being efficient. Like when you see people like running agility courses while at the same time mixing potions or whatever, like, more power to you, but fucking calm. Just like save some pussy for the rest of us. Do you know what I mean? Like calm the fuck down, dude. Do you know what I mean? I feel like gone are the days of like, oh, I'm gonna level up and get like 70 strength so I can maybe go and fight the mole under Falador Park. Oh, we don't want to fight the mole. The gains per hour are not like. Who gives a shit? I want to go and kill the giant mole. Maybe I'll get a dragon spear or whatever. Who knows? But that's the same. That's the same for a lot. Like every game now. Every game now, as soon as it comes out, just gets fucking efficiency blasted into oblivion. People just don't seem to care. Oh, I have to do everything min-maxed. I have to do everything perfectly. You don't. You really don't. You can relax a little bit. You can breathe. Trust me. You'll enjoy it a whole lot more. And the ones that I don't get are the people when like a new MMO comes out or a new expansion for an MMO comes out or something, and they rush to the end day one. Like day one, they go as fast and as hard as they can to beat the expansion as quickly as possible. So they beat it in like a day. It's like, dude, you fucking chew your food. Dude, do you like... Do you ever like think? Do you know what I mean? It's kind of goofy. I always likened it to the people who play like Mario 3 and use the magic whistle to skip ahead. All you're doing is robbing yourself of game. If you're skipping ahead to like Act 3, you're just robbing yourself of game. I don't understand it. I don't understand the mentality. I suppose there are people who believe that the journey is the game, and there are people who believe that, I guess, winning is the game. I'm very much in the first camp. Unless it's League of Legends, in which case, you just, nothing works, nothing matters. Kill yourself. I've actually been kind of enjoying League of Legends lately. I go up and down with that game like a fucking yo-yo. Fuck you. Oh, I missed. I was actually sorely tempted before I started playing 11 again to go and try 14. Then I couldn't afford it. But I've made 0 progress on Dawn Trail, and I was really tempted to like try and just kind of maybe something will happen. Like maybe it'll click with me. Maybe I won't hate it. But I'm fairly confident I'll just hate it. I mean, out of all the other MMOs out there, apart from Final Fantasy XI, if I was forced to like commit time to one that wasn't RuneScape, I'd probably pick ESO. I think ESO... No, I'd probably pick WoW. Yeah. Because while I find the overworld kind of easy in WoW, as far as I know, the endgame is like supposed to be really tough. So that might be interesting to get to and see. Plus, some of my friends play WoW. One thing I like about WoW, compared to a lot of MMOs, is that their weird monster races are actually monsters. Like, they're actually different looking. That was always my biggest beef with 14. It was like, oh, so you've chopped the tails off the Galka, you've made the Mithra into anime girls, you've made the Taru into just fat babies. Like, dude, come on. I really wish people had given FF14 version 1.0 like more of a chance. It was the shitty optimization that screwed me. I couldn't play it. My computer just couldn't run it. But I look back at like footage of it now and I'm like, I would probably have loved this. Look at them fucking combat stats, boys. I gotta say, I've been doing alright on the old magic. How the hell do you level up enhancing magic? I need region. What level's region? Like 18? 21? Something like that? It's not so bad once you get region. However, as much as I love 11, and I do, and I'm going to make a really strong go of it this time around. I want to do everything. I want to really, really go for it. That said, once we finish A Journey Abroad, we'll have done a lot of 11, all in like a bunch of streams. And I'll probably spend a couple of streams just playing a bunch of goofy games to sort of, as like an intermission. Because I've got a few games on my radar right now that I really want to play. That was also my biggest issue with like Shining Force 2. That game is so fucking long. Even as a kid, I was like, this is too fucking long. So now, there's no way I'm going to be able to beat that game. It's too much. Shining Force 1 I could pull through because that was like super nostalgic for me. Shining Force 2 is not that nostalgic for me. It's the same thing with Sword of Vermilion. We beat Sword of Vermilion because of the nostalgia. That was quite long too. That took what, like 4 streams? 5 streams? Something like that? I find it kind of hard to believe. When I look back of the games we've actually beaten on stream, I kind of find it really hard to believe because so many of those games, like, I always thought I would never beat. Like, as a kid, I was like, I would never beat this, it's too hard. We beat Sword of a Million. We beat Game Ground. That was one I thought I would never beat. We beat Ghouls and Ghosts, or Ghosts and Goblins, however you want to say it. I beat loads of fucking games. I'm a real game master. I should be a guest star on an AVGN episode where he can't beat a shitty game, so he calls me up. I've gotten to that really awkward point. I think everyone gets to this point who likes or used to like the AVGN, where you see a new AVGN video and you just don't click on it. You're just like, I can't. I'm at that stage in my AVGN appreciation life cycle. I think it's over. I think he's cooked. I do find it really strange how he spectacularly nosedove that particular career. Like, I thought when he did James and Mike Mondays, they were going to be fine. Like, that was fine. Keep doing that forever. People will give you money. Plus, you get to hang out with Mike Matei. That's like a reward in and of itself. Yeah. The other cool thing is because we're leveling a Subjob here, I've actually racked up quite a bit of gil. We got 45k. I'm spoiled. I'm spoiled for choice when I go back to town. I could buy anything. Or I could save it for something even. I could save it for a real big item. What I really need to do is spend some time off stream, because there's... Oh, wait a minute. I've just attacked a tough. And I've got nothing. I might die here. I was not thinking. I was too busy talking. Come on, we can still win. We can still win. We've just got to believe. He missed! Oh no, he didn't. He just did fuck all. Come on. Come on, we can win. I can't... Are we gonna beat a tough... Crabs suck, dude. Crabs are so bad. No wonder everyone just levels on these and nothing else. That was a tough crab. And I fought it with, like, no stats. Look at this. Look at this dude. Absolutely clobbered him. Poor guy. I feel bad. Okay, so crabs suck. We can take on tough crabs, apparently. We're nearly done with this. Which I'm glad for. I really don't want to be red mage for longer than I need to be. Honestly, Red Mage is kind of strong. I don't know why I always struggled with Red Mage. I swear, Red Mage seems like it would be. It's really good as like this, like your second go through. On class selection, when you make your character, being Red Mage at the very start kind of sucks. You got no good gear. You gotta buy spells. Like, kind of sucks. Alright, Thick Shell. Decent. Do you know who I am? I just killed a tough. Without even thinking. What level is slow? Oh, I can cast slow now. Also, I know I said in the past that I would do like more actual face cam stuff. I haven't forgotten about that, I promise. Just when I play Final Fantasy XI, after a day of work, I'm like, I just kind of want to sit here. I don't want to pull faces and shit. On a stream day where I have an easier day of it, that's when I'll face cam. Today's been a bit of a fucking ball ache, honestly. XP grinding. Well, that's the other thing. When I'm just XP grinding, I feel like, you know, what am I gonna? How's my face being there gonna like accentuate that? You know, how's my face being there gonna be like make that any better? You know. If we do a boss fight or something, on the other hand, that makes more sense. But just like grinding on crabs, like, come on, dude. You don't need my face for that. You don't need my face for that. I will get the old face out for when we do Journey Abroad, the final fight. The final fight against the eyeball. That fight is level 30 cap. I am probably just gonna, unless I've got some people who want to come, like Dark Throne, or maybe, you know, any and all. You know me, I take on all comers. I will probably just try and solo it at level 30. We'll see. We'll see. Chuck in a couple of high potions, I reckon we'll be alright. Will you die? I will say, despite being an elven, I don't think that, you know, the meme of like elven miss all the time? I don't fucking believe that. I don't think my accuracy has been any worse than any other race I've played. I played fucking Mithra and missed 18 times in a row. Like, I genuinely don't think, I don't believe in the elven curse. I don't. That's fake news. Says they don't matter as much as people give credit. Well, they don't, but also Elven has that stigma, doesn't it? It's like a myth. It's like a legend. You know, it's a mysterious myth or legendary legend. It's like, if you pick Elven, you're gonna miss all the time. I haven't noticed that at all. I miss just as much. It's Final Fantasy XI. You just miss. Yeah, you miss a lot of the time. That's kind of how the game works. Of course, watch me miss 30 attacks now. There we go. Is this a kind of self-fulfilling prophecy? it's that thing, what's it called? Like, confirmation bias? Where when you do miss a bunch of times in a row, you're like, oh, well, there it is. There's the curse. Yeah, exactly. Confirmation, exactly. It's like, oh, well, there it is. It's like, well, as we've seen by my video, a Mithra can miss 18 times in a row. On Thief, with capped stats. Against a decent challenge. Yeah? So, meaningless. It's meaningless. And one of the games I want to actually accuracy bonus and combat skills matter more than race. Exactly. Especially on retail. Like on retail, you get to level 99 so quickly. I don't think race matters in the slightest, honestly. On era, I think the only difference really, that the like staggering difference early on, is HP between Galka and Taru. Playing a Taru on era early on is hell. It is fucking hell. Whereas playing a Galka on era early on is like a stroll through a sweet smelling meadow, you know? It's only funny to see people argue about when they brought race changes to retail. They brought... Oh, right. So you got like all the mains like wanting to swap races to like... That's stupid. Especially because one of my favorite things is always like a really heavy race class dichotomy. Like, being a Taru Paladin, I imagine would be way more fun than being a Galka Paladin. Because it's a different way of playing, you know? Rather than being resilient, you're focused on spamming healing and things like that. I will always champion like the obscure way of doing things, always. Because it's the only way you find interesting things. But a few people changed race to Elven and Galka especially. Why those two? On era? Why? Not on era, on retail? Why? I would have thought Taru would be the best on retail. Maybe it doesn't matter as much on retail as it used to? Oh. How odd. And yet a few points of strength and vitality do? I'm also one of those people, remember Savage Blade is... Oh, I suppose that's true, yeah. What if they released a race that's just a nagling? You can just be a nagling. That's the ultimate race. You get to be a nagling, wielding a nagling. Strength and mind, which I wouldn't have in a mind. I see. That's kind of sad that people are doing that. Because a huge thing for me is less like... I don't care if my race is like the perfect race for that class. It's about creating a character to me. Do you know what I mean? It's about... Oh, that's why I play a Taru that's like... You know, Onion. I played a Taru that was a fucking Beastmaster and a Warrior and all these things. It's about the character for me rather than like what's the best. Role-playing and right, exactly. You know, the last 3 letters of that fucking word. And it's the thing, when people hear the words role-playing, they like automatically assume that means like, oh, going out and being like, hello, fine fellow, 'tis of thee as I battle thy thick shell. Like, everyone thinks that's what... Role-playing can be as minor as having like a head cannon for your character. That could be as minor as it gets. Yeah, but I still think that's really important. Because it gives you a sense of attachment. Maybe I'm one of those sad weirdos that gets too immersed in video games. That's kind of where I am with most of my characters. I don't do goofy dialogue, but I actually try not to break character at least. That's the thing, you don't... People hear the word role-playing and they automatically assume it's like... Which is totally not right. Right. I'm going to say something controversial here. Despite the fact that I've got some friends who really like these people and what have you. Right? That's fine. But it's just not for me, but I'm going to say this right now. There's those... Is it Critical Role or whoever? Like one of the Dungeons and Dragons streaming show people, right? Every time I've seen clips from them, their characters are like a mouse and like a clown and like a alligator man, and they're all talking like completely fourth wall breaking IRL, like constantly. That's like, okay, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah? You know what I'm talking about. There's two coins there for me, right? On the one face, I really, really enjoy the fact that it's not being taken seriously. Yeah, I really genuinely enjoy that. On the other side, okay, on the other side of that, it's like... If that's what role-playing can be, why is it everyone thinks that, you know, role-players have this stick up their butt and everything's all fucking oldie-worldy English and everything, and... I don't know. I like role-playing, but... It's like a spectrum. It's very literally it's quite literally a spectrum, right? And so, where you fall on that spectrum determines the kind of role players that you're going to enjoy encountering and being with. And it's finding those people that's the trick a lot of the time. For me, 9 times out of 10, I'm quite happy to just, like, come up with a headcanon and just, that's it. I like making goofy characters, and that's part of the reason why I make so many characters in games. I make so many different characters. I like making characters. That's my favorite part of it, you know? Getting into RP at first is like getting into important career just for saying to us and after the skill of the rest and reaching up after a while. Well, that's just it. I mean, it's like anything, you know? You practice and you get better at it. Me personally, I'm kind of glad that I don't really roleplay anymore, because my personal preference is kind of more... I do like to be a bit of a stick in the mud. I don't want to sound like an asshole, right? But I do like being... The fun of it for me is in making characters that fit in with the world. Yeah, so that whole thing with the mouse and the clown and like, I would not enjoy that personally because it's silly. Yeah. Not to disparage anyone who does enjoy it, because obviously I understand that it's silly and I'm 100% behind roleplay of any kind, right? But for me personally, I prefer like seriouser, more grounded roleplay, I guess is what I'm looking for. I don't know. Role-playing stuff. saw this one meme. It was like my first character in Elf Power. My father was a sword that carries itself. Exactly. Exactly. I think that's the other thing. Once you get a hanger for it as well, you want to create weird and wonderful things. You want to create like crazy, goofy ideas. I get that. But maybe I'm just such a simpleton that I'm just like, my guy is a knight, and that is all. Like, maybe I'm just too simple. I do like to make jesters. I think in every game, every D&D, everything, I've had a jester at some point. I always make a jester. There is always one. My second ever D&D character was a jester, and he was my favorite to play. A drow jester, no less. My favorite thing about jesters is, in D&D and stuff, is everyone always expects you to take Bard as your class. I don't think I've ever played a Bard. I have no interest in playing a Bard at all. All of my jesters have been like, I had a Barbarian one, I had a Warlock one. I don't ever play Bard. I don't like Bards in D&D. I don't like Bards conceptually. I really don't. I've never been a big Bardman. Whoop whoop. Oh shit, I left my ring in the storage. No. Can I wear anything new? I don't think I can. Alright, one more level to go, boys. And I can learn slow and cure 4 or cure 2. I haven't liked any of my characters. Really? Why not? What's the ish? How long does slow take to cast? Oh, not that long. Look at me go, Stam. Are you proud of me? I'm a real red mage and everything. Any issues the games I play them in? It's always been green DMs. Ah. Well. I haven't role-played in person in, like, forever. COVID, like, 100% took care of that. It's tough. It's tough to find, a good group and all that stuff. A huge part of it as well, you gotta remember, is it's like anything where you can only really be as good as the people you're with, right? So your adventuring party or your friends or whatever in the world, if they're not bouncing off of you, if they're not like interacting with you or enabling your character in some way, then the character's not going to be as well realized as you want them to be. Yeah? Because you can't just like start wreaking havoc. Because people are going to get pissed off with you, you know? I tried to let my current character, but I didn't know what they are anymore. Well, what? Give me the rundown. Give me the bio. Ow. Asshole. Okay. For me, it's like I said, I find that a lot of the time it's about who you're with. I very rarely personally play like lawful good characters or even chaotic good characters. I find that playing like a strictly good character means that things aren't as sort of interesting as they could be. I almost always try and play someone either neutral or secretly a little bit evil. Because I feel like if you don't have somebody that's willing to be confrontational or a conflict, or it's just kind of boring. Having an entire group that's like, let's do the right thing, can just be a bit, you know? Some people like doing that. Me personally, I thrive on a bit of confrontation, so... But again, if people aren't willing to do that, then you struggle because you're never going to realize fully what you want your character to be, you know? That was always the trouble with playing jester characters, was if you're trying to be a silly little goofball and your group doesn't really enable that, your jester's just kind of wandering around in bad clothing. You know? They're just kind of wandering around looking like a dick, you know? I know, I tried being a tiny bit competition to add a bit of drama to the game, and the group meta conspired against me. Have I ever mentioned how much I fucking hate my friends? You have, Stammer, and I've told you a million times you need better friends, my man. Come hang out with your boy Budsy. You need better friends, dude. Like, for real. D&D's not that serious. Okay? I play D&D on Thursdays, right? And... Alright, yeah, you know... It's not the most serious thing in the world. It's not the most strict thing in the world. You know, it is kind of by the seat of the pants and all this, that, and everything else. But it's fun to just hang out with friends and come up with goofy scenarios and things, you know? That's all it ever needs to be. And then you take it more seriously if you're with that particular group of people. But a lot of people really struggle with separating roleplay from real life. Like, a lot of people... Like, it's the same thing with, like... People who can't separate, like, actors and the roles that they play. Same thing. There are so many people who just, like... If you're a dick in D&D, like, your character is a dick and you behave like a dick, they think you're a dick. Yeah? There's a lot of people like that. And a lot of the time people do pour a little bit of themselves into a character. Okay, but... that separation is difficult for a lot of people. The previous game I played had a bard. I don't even remember what I was trying to do, but managed to put another character. But that's good. That's like a, you know... That's something to overcome. That's the thing. People like... A lot of people like D&D games where there's like nothing to fucking overcome at all. Like they're just, we'll walk around and be adventurers. Like, come on. Give it a bit of spice, you know? Character growth is like the most rewarding thing out of any sort of role-playing experience, any writing experience, anything to do with literature or whatever, storytelling. Character growth is like the most fulfilling thing. If you start out with your character never making any decisions, never doing anything wrong, you know, being the paragon of good immediately, I don't know, there's not much room to grow there. That's why I like to start out most of my characters just being kind of a fucking idiot. Playing games with Fur to get rid of my pet, and we spent like 2 full sessions just screwing me over. If anybody experiences one of those, that's fucking mean, dude. I would have fucking abandoned them after that. That's mean as shit. It's mean as shit, dude. Like, there's no other way of putting that. I'd have been like, you guys are assholes. I'm out. I ain't being cute or anything, but that sucks, and I would have. Again, it's your call, but me personally, shit like that is where I draw the line. You don't want to start making what should be leisurely fun into like this big drama thing. That's why I avoid politics on the stream and stuff, because I'm not interested. I'm not interested in making the time that I dedicate to sort of relaxing and trying to have fun. I'm not interested in making that drama. I'm just not. And other people need to do the same thing. This fucking bat. Like, every friend group has, like, conflicting interests and people butt heads occasionally and blah blah blah, but they were just mean to you, dude. Like, I'm not trying to rag on your friend group, but like, I don't agree with a lot of the stuff that my friend group says or does all the time. Like, I do think that, you know, by and large, I agree with most of the things they say and do. But there's occasions where I'm just like, like my friend group's very, or can be, I should say, very, extremely, what's the word I'm looking for? For instance, good example, right, is if we're playing League of Legends and an opponent has like an offensive name, they'll all report that person, which is, you know, I get it, it's fine. But me personally, I'm not ever offended enough to really care, right? So it's things like that where it's like, oh, these are minor differences that you know, don't really matter in the grand scheme of things, you know? But your friends are just being mean to you. And that sucks. And you should fucking slap them. Hey. If you get onto Cat's Eye, look. Come and hang out with your real friends. Come hang out with your real friends and do some fucking COP missions. We'll come up with Bun Mill's backstory right now. Look at those glassy eyes. He looks like he's gonna cry. I didn't mean right now, Stammer. I just meant in general. Tasty is funky with the eyes. Yeah, it's the Ashen Bubs one. But here's the thing. Here's the thing that's quite cool about Cat's Eye. Their launcher is better than fucking Horizon, right? Because you can just, with a click of a button, you can turn on the Ashen Bubs one, or you can turn it off. You have to have it. You can turn anything you want on and off. They've got a million different plugins that Horizon don't. Like, I'm sorry, but Horizon, there's nothing on Horizon that's better now. It just isn't. Every other private server does something better than Horizon. The only thing Horizon has going for it is numbers of players, but I'm still not sure how many of those are fake. I'm willing to bet a decent fucking portion of them. But there is not a single thing now that Horizon has over any other private server, in my opinion. Except maybe Classic 11. Rest in peace, Classic 11. It lasted one day. Poor Classic 11. How could it have failed? Yeah, no Abyssy. No. Classic 11 felt like it was like AI generated. AI slap became a thing. It was that AI voice, wasn't it? I mean, I've used that voice before. I can't remember what for. Oh, for that Boomer video, I think. Alright, how we doing? How we doing? Oh. We're getting there, boys. We're getting there. Just one more level of Red Mage. Jesus. This guy just did 50 damage to me. You alright? Friggin' psychopath. Cheap viewers. Quick to stream boo. This guy's going crazy on me. Decent challenge. Fuck you. I will say this. Elven in the tunic look fucking sick. I look like a fucking Jedi master. I take it back, actually. There's one thing I can think of. Hey, Son, he do look swank. Look at him. Isn't he a fucking... Like, I ain't being funny or anything, but... You would, wouldn't you, eh? You'd let him, wouldn't you, eh? What was I saying? I was going to say something, but I've forgotten what it was. Elven males exclusively have that floating effect for casting spells. Really? Well, they do look cool. Elven males have either, depending on the weapon, depending on what they're doing, they either have the single coolest animations, or the single worst. There is no middle. They either have the best one or the worst one. Elven males with the greatsword is the stupidest, most ugly pose I've ever seen in a video game. It's so ugly. That's the reason I don't use greatsword on Elven male. Oh, if I'm planning to do a greatsword type thing, I'll only play Elven female if I'm playing an elf. I'm not doing an Elven male. It looks too stupid. Fucking takes up half the screen. How you doing, Son? It's good to see you, my man. Today we're just leveling a little because we need to get to level 30 for the mission. So I'm just leveling my Subjob here. I need one more level of Red Mage. How are these daggers the most cum-hitter thing? Is that the one where they like have their fucking pelvic thrust for no reason? They've like got their fucking bulge out? Ow. Trying the new deep dungeon in 14. Oh. What is it? What is it? Is it Sandoria? We've been talking about that today, actually. Just sent it to Discord. Let's have a look. Ugh! Oh no! And the Virgo Subligar too? No way. Pilgrim's Traverse, it's called. Huh. How is 14 doing these days, Zone? We were talking about it earlier. I was really tempted to go back and give it another try because of the 11 tie-in stuff. I just couldn't get. I know I would have to do like all of Dawn Trail, and I don't have that in me. I don't have that in me. I thought rather than play 14 to get some 11 inspired content, why don't I just play 11? Why won't you die? That's a slog. That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. If I'd heard that it was really good, I might have given it a try. But I've heard that Dawn Trail is a slog, even by that game's standards. The Dungeons and Trials and stuff to do is so nice. The story is just bath. I remember we watched a bit on stream of like the song that the Lion Lady sings, and yeah, it looked really cringe. I will say, I both hate with a passion and also kind of like the Honey Be Lovely music. I hate all of it up until the bit where it's like, I'll be your queen, be honey, be lovely, I'll be your one and only champion. I love that bit. The rest of it, I fucking hate. But that bit, I like that bit. Honeybee Saga's peak? Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't like the verses, but when the chorus kicks in, I can't help but sort of bob from side to side. I do like it. I do like it, I'll admit it. I can admit when I'm wrong. The raids are good, that's the saving grace for the first patch. I'd heard that, but I already dislike story stuff anyway, like even when it's done well. So for me to slog through a bad story is... There's gotta be some real fucking payout there. You know? I'm also dropping a bunch of frames, so I apologize for that. I think my internet's fucking shitting itself again. But it's going up and down, so... I'm not dropping frames, my connection just keeps going into the red a little bit, so just bear with me. If it goes a bit fuzzy, bear with me. The stream should stay up though. It's shaping up to get better. They're starting to sideline the orange cat already. I'd heard that she was like the worst part of it. Yunak Tal or something, I can't remember her name, but... Yeah, I'd heard that she was like the worst part of it. Even if that is the case, I gotta be honest with you, I don't really like the Scions. I think what should have happened is, after Endwalker, they should have just gotten away from the Scions of the Seventh Dawn completely. Just get away from them. Just do a completely fresh story, starting from somewhere else. Just get rid of them. They are all just so fucking boring. I hate them all. Yeah. The only Scion I liked was Papa Lemo, and he got fucking blown up. What am I listening to? I don't want this. I want... Yeah, we'll have this. Golden Hour vibes. This sounds nice. The only Scion I like is the Undead Warlord from League of Legends. I hate that one. I hate that one. The one who fucking dies and then punches the tower to death anyway. I hate that fucking guy. I fucking hate that guy. I've been playing a lot of Nidalee lately on League of Legends, and let me tell you, I fucking love Nidalee. Nidalee is peak. Yeah, I was saying earlier, I don't hate 14 by any measure. I've actually dedicated a lot of time to 14 and played 14 a whole lot. But I like the older expansions. I think as the expansions went on, they kind of focused more and more on story stuff and less on gameplay stuff. Which, to me personally, is like the reverse of what I want. The only thing I ever got excited about when a new expansion was coming out was new classes. And unfortunately, as we went on, they all kind of ended up, like, playing the same, so it didn't really matter. Nidalee was really good, season 1 to 3. Oh, I miss season 1 Nidalee. Just throwing a spear and it fucking deleting someone. I miss that. Bring that back. Angrit's improved. His dad's Sona works a bit for him. Ishtola went downhill. Yeah, Ishtola was like the one that everyone like, oh, she is the mommy, ha ha ha. But she's just kind of boring, like really boring. I will say, the most recent character that I actually liked, okay, I thought in Shadowbringers, I thought that Vorthri was really good. I thought Vorthri was awesome. I would have liked it if Vorthri was just the main villain. I didn't give a fuck about Emmett Selk. Compared to Vorthri, I thought Emmett Selk was boring and predictable. Ugh. But I thought Vorthri was awesome. I thought the Crystal Exarch, before he became fucking when he was just the Crystal Exarch, before he was revealed to be Grahatia, right? I thought that the Crystal Exarch was really cool. I really liked him when he was just the Crystal Exarch. I thought he was great. When he became Grahatia, he became all cringe and fucking boring again. And like, I eat hamburger, haha, so funny. I liked him more when he was like a sort of dedicated leader of people. I thought he was a really good character then. I like a good few of the side characters. And I've said this before, okay? And I'm going to make a video of it one day. I've said this before. A Realm Reborn is home to one of the best stories in an MMO. Not because of anything in the MSQ, really. But that storyline where you go to the dungeons as a beginner, and there's another group of adventurers that are going into the dungeons too, and they get killed. Or the leader gets killed, and then she becomes the witch later on, who's trying to resurrect him in the late. And that's all experienced through side quests and little snippets that you find in the world. That is fucking peak. That is fucking peak. The Edda Blackblossom, that's the name. The Edda Blackblossom story in A Realm Reborn is fucking peak. And if they did more of that, I'd be fucking all over it. I'd be fucking all over it. But instead it just becomes anime 20,000 year long conversations. Show don't tell. Show don't tell. And that's exactly what the Edda Blackblossom stuff did. Fucking perfect. Am I surprised to hear this, but I don't hate 14 either. I just personally don't like it, and as I'm just giving PTSD that now I'm flashbacks. I mean, that's it. I don't hate 14 at all. I've dedicated too much time to 14 to hate it. But I don't like what it's become. I think that's my biggest issue, is I don't like what it's become. So yeah, for the day when I get my mitts around Uriancha's daunty neck. Uriancha is one of those characters that I've never really understood why people like him. Because he talks funny. I think that's the only reason people actually like him is because he talks funny. I don't know how they allowed Raha to progress that hard. Exactly, Raha started out... Exactly, he started out interesting. When he was the Crystal Exarch, he started out really like a strong character, a strong... I don't want to say the word strong and independent, but he was a strong character that built this whole thing by himself, and he was waiting for you, and then he becomes like this fucking simp. He literally goes from being a strong leader of people to a fucking simp, an idiot simp, in like the span of half an expansion. It sucked. I was like, oh, finally, they've got a character with some fucking balls. They've got a character with a little bit of backbone. Oh no, now they're my bitch too, as well. That's the other thing. I hate how every character in 14 is your bitch, automatically. The Warrior of Light will save us. Oh, the Warrior of Light is the best. Oh, the Warrior of Light is the fucking god. We will all sit here and kiss their toes. That gets really boring after a while. Yeah? Oh, like more characters that do... Even the villains end up doing that. Even fucking Emmett Selk sits there and in the end is like, oh, actually I'll fucking kiss your toes as well. Like, it's so lame. And then people go, oh, what about the fucking guy who really hates you? What's his name? That stupid blonde guy with the scythe? Fuck, what's his name? The Garlean leader guy. Can't remember his name. But, but he, like, really hates you, and he's got this, like, frenemy. It's like, why has he got this, like, cringe frenemy thing? I'd rather he just fucking hate me. I'd rather somebody in this game hate me. But everyone fucking loves you. Everyone loves you. Even your enemies love you. It's fucking gay, dude. I want a villain who actually hates me. I want a villain who wants nothing more than to fucking destroy me. And not for like, oh, the thrill of our destined battle. Like, no. Just hate the fact that I am opposing you. Yeah? Fuck me up. Come on. Do it. Do it. That one Ascian hates us? Yeah, not Emmett Selk, because he ends up being like, oh, I love you. Becomes the Warrior of Light. Oh, him. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we'll give him that one. We'll give him that one. Him. Out of how many villains? That one. One of the things I really like, okay, is the idea that just giving a villain a tragic backstory automatically makes them deep and like a brilliant villain. That's not true, right? Just because a villain has a tragic backstory, that's why they became a villain, doesn't automatically make them interesting. Okay, and that was the thing I felt with Emmett Selk. I didn't find Emmett Selk particularly interesting or particularly enjoyable in any way. In fact, I find all the Ascians quite boring. But Vorthree, I thought he was awesome. And the cool thing about Vorthree was, he's just a dick. He's just like the big evil asshole. Like, that's it. That's all he was. But I thought he was brilliant. Because he was actually intimidating. He was actually Emmett Selk is not intimidating in the slightest. Yeah, I want my villains to be a little bit intimidating. To the point where I actually feel like, oh shit, I'm gonna fight them. I did not feel any kind of, oh shit, I'm gonna fight Emmett Selk. No way, bro. Maybe it's because I don't find the anime villain like particularly scary. Like, I don't find the anime villain who, you know, the Sephiroth tall guy walking through the fire. I don't find that intimidating. I find the fucking unhinged weirdo intimidating. Yeah, I find the unhinged lunatic intimidating. I find, I actually quite like some of the... What do I think of FF6? I need to be reminded what one that is. I'm not good at numbers. Which one's FF6? Is that the one with Clown? the bad guy? That's the one with Kefka, right? Kefka, right? Even though I love clowns, I didn't really like Kefka very much. I will be honest, I didn't beat it. I played a little bit of it, but I didn't beat it. I don't really have an opinion. I didn't play it enough. My favorite Final Fantasy villain might honestly... I mean... It's gonna sound cringe, okay? It is gonna be a bit of a hot take. But I do really like Strangers of Paradise. Because I really like Jack, and I really like his single-minded obsession with chaos. I find it kind of fun. It's like, it really subverts my expectations. Assassins are fine as schemers, but they always fall flat. Exactly. When they come out of the shadows and fight you, it's like, oh no, a skinny guy that turns into a bunch of faces, or like a big thing. They're not interesting. They're not interesting villains to fight, right? That's why they always do the, oh, we scheme behind everyone's backs, and we make Ultima happen, and we give people powers and this, that, and everything else. That's fine, but when they come out and fight you, it's like, I'm not interested at all in fighting you. This guy's fucking out here stealing all my shit. I think that's the problem, I think. I will say this, right? At the start of Shadowbringers, there's a part where honestly, all of the part of Shadowbringers where it's dealing with those, what were they called? Those like angel-like things that they're like white angel. I can't remember what they were called, but they were like the scary bad villains, right? For a while, and they're what Vor 3 ascends into and all that stuff. And he has all the like, little army of them and everything. That's it, Sin Eaters, right? I thought all the stuff with the Sin Eaters was really good. I thought all the stuff with the Sin Eaters was really good because it starts out with a huge bang. Because you're in that desert and you help the orphan lady, the lady who's helping all the orphans, right? And then she gets stabbed. Spoilers. She gets stabbed by the Sin Eater. And it shows like the really gruesome process of her like converting into a Sin Eater. And then you fight her later on in her Sin Eater form and put her out of her misery and everything. And then everything else following up from that to do with the Sin Eaters. I find that really good because that was the first moment that I played Final Fantasy XIV where I thought, holy shit, she got fucking killed. Not only did she get fucking killed, she got killed in like a really grim, like haunting way. It like zooms in on her face and it's all distorted and everything. I was like, holy shit, maybe Final Fantasy XIV is finally growing some balls and actually killing people in horrible ways so that I actually feel like there's some kind of threat, some kind of world level threat. Having some asshole in a black robe being like, ah yes, my Machiavellian plan is coming together is not intimidating. But watching someone get stabbed and turned into a hideous, like, spooky angel demon, that's intimidating. I can look at that and go, fuck, I don't want that to happen to anyone else. Let's go out and fucking clobber them, you know? That was the Shadowbringers, and a part of Endwalker I thought was really good for that. I thought Shadowbringers was my favourite expansion. Apart from maybe Heavensward. Shadowbringers was my favourite expansion because it was the first one where I felt like I was competing with some kind of world-ending threat in those Sin Eaters. I thought they were really cool, really well-realized enemies. And then whenever you deal with the Ascians, it's like, oh, well, 25 seconds? A video? Okay, let's take a look. Let me kill this goblin. We did it! Level 15! We can get the fuck out of here! Die, goblin! We did it! Get me the fuck out of here. Just in time, we can watch this video. Alright, let's watch this together as a family. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This whole part. This whole part was really scary. She got stabbed and like turned into this. Like, look at this. Like that whole part I'm talking about. Like that whole part was like really good. Like she starts like bleeding wax and shit. Like that part right there, I was like, oh my god, Final Fantasy XIV's finally got some fucking testicles. Finally making me feel like maybe things are a bit fucking bleak. It's just a shame that they don't fucking ever stick to that. Instead, it always fucking reverts into, oh, the power of friendship will overcome all problems, blah, 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 blah. Even though they toned that down. No, I watched it on like day 2 or something. I was like, holy shit. I'm ready. That got me psyched. That got me. And when you fight the Cineas, I was like, oh man, I actually feel like there's some level of danger, you know? Even though, you know, fundamentally it's the same game, I still felt a bigger connection to the enemies I was fighting. And then it's all linked back to Vorthree, and then Vorthree's a total fucking psychopath. I was like, oh my god, these villains and things are getting really good now. And then here comes Emmett Sal, and everyone's like, Emmett Salk's the best villain they've ever been. He's so boring. He's so boring compared to the Cineas and compared to Vorthree. He's so boring. He's so shit. I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. See, that's my point. People go, oh, you hate Final Fantasy XIV. I really don't. I just have different opinions than a lot of people, I guess. Because if I can get that passionate about it, I must like it on some level, you know? But yeah. I thought City is really cool. That first dungeon in Shadowbringers, where you go through the burning village and you get to all the... You get all the cities and everything. I thought that first dungeon in Shadowbringers was fucking awesome. Genuinely, I thought it was fucking awesome. Misak betrayed everything he worked towards for nothing. Well, that's my point, is that he becomes all cringe and fucking sucks your toes like everyone else. It gets to a point with him where he's like, oh... remember us, I love you, you are the chosen one. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. That whole and that's the other thing. Endwalker, I feel like, was just this drawn out affair, and with Endwalker I couldn't stand it because it was just all Ascians all the time. And I just find the Ascians so uninteresting. So uninteresting as villains. And that's why I said, when they finished that up, I felt like they should have just moved away from all of it. They should have just moved away from the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. They should have moved away from the Ascians, moved away from all of that, and just done something new. And I'd have probably been more inclined to go back and give it a try. I really would have. Yeah? But it's what, been nearly like 10, 12 years now. Of dealing with these fucking losers, you know what I mean? We've done it, boys. Subjob achieved. Yes, man. Fucking yes, man. Right. Do I have anything in storage I need? I I can tell you right now, we're storing this sword, this strap, this shield. All of this is junk. Oh, we've got a stack of beastman seals. Courage ring, Bastock and Subjob, chainmail, turtle shield, focus collar, belt. There we are. There we look. Oops, forgot my pants. I gotta fix that. I look stupid as shit. I gotta fix that. Can I make a equip set? Change name. Pants. Can I have pants, please, game? Hooray! I can have pants. Dead? Good fucking grief. Deep dungeons still suck ass. What are deep dungeons? I forget what they are. Look at our warrior though. What can we cast? Not bad. Not a bad selection. We've got 39 MP. It's not great, but it's something. We've got 50k though. We racked up 50k doing that. Procedure generated roguelite dungeon crawler? When did they introduce those? I don't remember those. Oh wait, yes I do. Isn't that like the tower of... that tower one? And then there's... I remember that. And you go in and you're level 1 and then you... I remember that. Yeah, we did that a bunch as a group. Yeah, I remember those. There's like the tower one in Kugane, and then there's the other one I can't remember. Palace of the Dead, that's it. Fucking... yeah, Palace of the Dead sucks shit. I hated that. Oh my god, Palace of the Dead is the fucking worst. Alright, boys. We've got 50k. Let's see if there's anything cool we can buy with that. I don't think so. I don't know what I would buy. I might buy a better belt. Because this belt is kind of shit. I don't know. I think we'll be fine. Let's just keep our money for now. Some people swear by it too. I'm not being funny or anything, Stone, but some people like fucking cock and ball torture, okay? You can't trust some people. Alright, here's what we're gonna do to finish the stream. We're gonna clobber our way to Juno. Now that we're back on our main for now, we've got our subjob leveled. We can clobber our way to Juno. Just give me some conquest points. Get my scroll. I'm also gonna buy a couple potions just to be safe. Sell some of these crystals. A lot of people will swear by content if it's like quick to level you up or something, right? And that's what Palace of the Dead was. Palace of the Dead was a bunch of like XP. That's what it was. But the actual content itself could be fucking dog shit. If it gave a bunch of XP, people would swear by it, you know? I'm one of those people who does like Castle Wars, you know? I prefer fun content over content with insane rewards. And that's why I always fucking hate shit like Palace of the Dead. Because it's not fun. And the only reason it continues to be a thing is because people spam it for XP. What was I doing? Oh, buying a potion. That's it. High potion +1. Gimme, gimme. You know what? I'll buy 2, just for the sake of it, just for the sheer thrill, just for the sexual thrill of it. Not even good for XP anymore. Well, then what's the fucking point? I'm sorry, but like it's so fucking lame. I hate Palace of the Dead. It's a shame, because, like, conceptually, Palace of the Dead's a really good idea. I think more MMOs should introduce stuff that's, like, procedurally generated or stuff, just to give you a constant something you can do. Yeah? Procedural generation is a really useful tool for making content, if it's done well. Yeah, but Palace of the Dead ain't it, Holmes. Especially the fact that you like go in at like level 1 or some shit, and you have to, and then there's those stupid power-ups. That stupid power-ups thing I always hated. And then there's like the bombs on the floor that just kill you instantly. Like, oh my god, I hate Palace of the Dead. Fuck that place. Alright boys, the long trek to Jugna Forest begins. Check it out. I'm like a, what are they called? Butter sheep? Look at me, I'm a warrior. I just casted Protect and it cost me 1/3 of my mana. You just single pull the entire... Exactly, that's the thing. It's not like you get to even play it in a fun and interesting way. It's always just pulling one... And it's the thing, right? Final Fantasy XI, okay, when you're peak... On era, at least, when you're like peak performance, it'll be one person running out, pulling a mob, pulling it back to the group, and then the group killing it, and so on and so forth, right? That's a party. It's an XP party in fucking Final Fantasy XI. Right? That feels fine a lot of the time, because it's about, like, that flow, okay? Getting into that flow. Feels good. Deep Delves never felt good, because you weren't really gaining rapid XP. You were trying to get somewhere. You were trying to get to an objective. And you were just having to go really slowly. So it was the same playstyle, but with a different end goal. Get sick of the weight and pull the entire floor instead. And trigger. Exactly. Sucks. It sucks. It encourages you to play like a bitch, and there's a lot of that in MMOs. MMOs don't like you being a big full of bravado. I remember the one time I played WoW, I tried playing a tank, and I pulled like everything and got instantly deleted, and everyone got really mad at me. It's like, adjust. It's like, healer, adjust. We'll be fine. Once we get to Juno, I get to find out if this server has the good Chocobo quest or the bad Chocobo quest. Will they let me do it in like 10 minutes? Or do I have to wait 7 hours? Let's find out. That's the one thing you should be able to do? Live the class. Well, that's the thing, like... I legitimately, I really do feel like people quote-unquote solving every MMO immediately is such a huge detriment to MMOs in general. MMOs are a lot more fun when people do their own builds, and it's the internet's fault. It's the fact that the internet, you know, allows people to be like, this is the best build by 0.01%, and they post it online and everyone goes mental and does the same fucking thing. I really feel like if I want to play a tank and do no damage at all, if I want to play a tank and just purely be the most defensive thing in the fucking world and be able to pull massive groups of mobs and just survive it, yeah, I should be able to do that. I should be able to play differently to everyone. That's the thing. MMOs used to be, you could play, each person played it a little bit differently, you know, had different items, and that's the thing I like about 11. Because the items are so rare or expensive or difficult to come by, until the very, 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 very end game stuff, most of the time, one Dragoon is not equivalent to another Dragoon. Everyone's kind of different. I really appreciate that about 11. I mean, there's a reason I keep coming back to 11. There's a reason. I think the reason is that there's no other game quite like it. Except for maybe EverQuest, but like I've said before, EverQuest is fucking unplayable. Okay. EverQuest is like unplayable. At least with 11's like a playable EverQuest. The best way I can describe 11 is it's a playable EverQuest. Wow, I can't. Everything here sucks. It's battering ram. I don't even know if I could beat him. He says easy prey, but isn't he like secretly super strong? Fuck it. Let's give it a try. I'm gonna slow him. Ah, shit. I could do one rotation of enfeebling spells and I'm out of mana. And I didn't even succeed. Fuck. I could buy some MP gear for my warrior, I guess. I should use like colourful eggs as my food. Get a bit of MP going. Oh my god, can I stop missing? Wow, my double attack rate is through the fucking roof. Maximum HP is reduced. I don't give a shit. I don't give a damn, son. I'm an elven. I've got HP to spare, baby. Nice. Get some astral ring on warrior. Yeah. That won't bite me in the arse at all. I'm gonna play warrior. I'm just gonna take away 50 hit points. I always liked doing like, I always liked conceptually the idea of doing Taru Paladin, but with a bunch of MP gear. Like no HP gear at all. just like astral rings and fucking having like 100 hit points at level 30. But so much curing. Alright, all this stuff is weak, so I don't need to bother fighting it. I will say, because I'm used to playing a Taru... Oh, another battering ram. do it. These things are worth money. And I need money. One thing I will say about being an Elven, because I'm used to being a Taru, I feel like I'm really slow. Because when you play Taru, you're so close to the ground, it looks like you're traveling really fast everywhere. I played Elven and I'm like strolling gently. Doesn't look right. My magic isn't even capped. You can't skill magic if it's not your main class, right? I won't get any magic skill ups with Red Mage subbed, will I? Which is one thing I think that's really stupid. Look at this dude. What an asshole. Alright, that's enough. Fuck him up. Wow, my slow actually stuck. And I maxed out my curing potential. Hey, we're doing pretty good. It does feel pretty good to be off Red Mage at last. How am I doing on Warrior? We need 4 levels. We need 4 Warrior levels, and then the game opens up for us again. We got kind of gated by needing these levels. Get slapped, idiot. Give me that ram skin. That's a bit of money. I'm not sure what to do with all this money we've got. I might just save up for something really cool. I could save it for when we actually do the proper class. The hell is this? I don't know. What is it? Nice tank emote, dude. Yeah. That's badass. Is that from like World of Tanks? Is that from like War Thunder? Music is kind of the same thing over and over, isn't it? I'm going to change it up. Let's do Star Onions. I love the Star Onions. Get the Star Onions going again. Jam sesh. I'm going to get the Star Onions on. I'm going to get a bar of chocolate. Life is good. Life is good right now, baby. I got a bar of Lindt chocolate. Fancy man chocolate. No clue it was in the inbox there. Must be a reward, mate. Must be a reward for watching my stream. You've watched Bunsy's weirdo stream for like two seasons in a row. Here you go. Have a tank. Candy. All right, we're gonna rest to full. Because Jugna Forest is just over there. I reckon in this world, in Vanadil, a popular pickup line is like, "Hey girl, are you Jugna Forest? Because those are huge." At least that's what I'd say. I remember ages and ages ago, I was thinking about doing a mouse-only run. That would be fucking hellish. How about a backhand blow? Don't you mean, Galkan sausage? You can have this. Galkan sausage. Mithra rare. An orcish grunt. And an orcish neck chopper. Finally, a worthy foe. See, we sub red mage because we get a little bit of curing, a little bit of damage, and once I get to 32, end thunder. Galka are cool. Archangel Galka is the coolest. I do like Galka. I do like Galka. I like all the races though. My old Galka character, Gunts, was one of my favourite characters I've made in this game. He was fucking epic. That's one of the things, when I was playing WoW with friends a while ago, and we were making characters, and that's the thing. There's not a single... Well, I find all of the races kind of okay, and there's like a few standout really good ones, and there's some just terrible ones. Final Fantasy XI, I like all the races. I can't think... All of the races are good in their own way. They're all good in their own way. I think certain races look way cooler than others. Like Galka, I think look coolest with like a big katana or like a big greatsword or something. They look the best. Elves look the best with like lots of things, to be honest with you. Elves look the best, I think, with swords and shields and dual swords and bows and stuff like that. I can cancel this. What we got? What we got? What can we use here? Too weak. That's a bit more doable. Let's just do the poison leeches. I know that there's a way to get a bunch of those. And we're gonna go all in. We're gonna go all in on the field support. I want regen and I want refresh. I'm not fucking around. We're getting to Juno. Or else. If I die to Scavenging Hound, I'm gonna scream. That's it, beat the shit out of Scavenging Hound. I wish Beastmaster could get a hound pet. Look how cool the hound is. I want that as a pet. Why can you get a tiger but you can't get that? It's bullshit. Ow. Good thing I brought Kier. Oh, rampaging axe, you suck. Alright, we're just gonna carve a path through Jugna Forest. Like we always do. Make our way all the way to Juno. Should give us at least one level. Maybe more, if we're lucky. My double attack rate feels increased. Like, I feel really... I'm double attacking a lot. Is Bunmill secretly goated? Please die. There we go. See, look, that was 2 double attacks in a row. Bunmill is secretly, like, a savage. Sound effects are good, the satisfying whack on impact. That's what I'm talking about. One of the things I really love about this game is the sound effects. The sound design is really chunky. Everything feels really chunky. That's why I love Sidewinder so much. Sidewinder lands and it's like... It feels like you're fucking drilling into their skull. I love Sidewinder. The sound design in this game is really good. I will say, the sound design is really good in this game up to a point because... I will say, standing on, like, a cliff, and all you can hear is the fucking wind is really annoying after a while. I will say, after playing WoW, I've come to appreciate a little bit more how impactful the FF14 combat can feel by comparison. Because WoW, I don't know what it is, but the animations are really, like, quick. And I mean that in a bad way. They're really weirdly fast, to the point where it seems like you're barely wielding anything with any weight at all. Everything's so instant. It's weird. Whereas Dark Knight in, like, 14... They look slow. They look slow with their sword. Which is how you would want it to be with a giant sword, you know? Jugna Fungwa. I hate fighting Funguas. They are always a pain in the ass. But we're gonna try. I should have bought food. Fuck. Ah, you ass. I hate funguas. Funguas are always the fucking worst. Look at it. 2 crits in a row. Fucking bullshit. Don't you fucking cheat me, game. Get fucking raging axed, mate. I can't wait till I get rampage. Critted me again! This guy's critted me 3 times. Thank you. Piece of shit. We have to kill 9 forest leeches to complete a page. That's a bit much. That's a lot of forest leeches. This is gonna take a while. Leeches are only easy prey, but they do attack down, which is the fucking worst. Fuck it. Let's just spam cures. I swear my double attack rate is, like, cracked. Kinda wish I had a better axe. Back him away a little bit. I got a bad feel. Oh, regeneration. Fuck you. Because I had a bad feeling he was going to aggro this other guy. Come on, die. Thank you. Let's take this emergency item. Ooh. You know what? I'm going to use that right now. I don't think poison works on these guys. So I might just not cast that. Oh no, it did work. Crazy. Stop regenerating! Where the fuck do you think you are? They look really satisfying to drop kick. I'd really like to drop kick a forest leech. They look like they'd make a really satisfying thud sound. You know, I'd be more inclined to use moves like Gale Axe that inflict choke and things to stack DOTs if it was like chance of choking. Like, why would you make a move that can inflict a status effect but probably won't, when you could just do damage? Like, nobody uses half the weapon skills they get. I'd rebalance all the weapon skills. If I was making a private server, the first thing I would do is rebalance all the weapon skills to actually mean something. Everyone just uses the first one they get anyway. Go, little bow. Aww. Let's try it. Oh. He used acid miss, but he missed. Oh no, he didn't miss, it just didn't affect me. Am I epic? I think it was Resist Virus that did it. Am I secretly epic? Ugh. I genuinely don't think Gale Axe will actually inflict Gale at 1,000. I'm watching the text to see if choke wears off. If it doesn't, then Gale Axe is useless, because it doesn't actually inflict anything. Stop critting me! Nope. Gale Axe is useless. That's my discovery. It's like Wasp. Well, no, Wasp Sting. That's the thing. Wasp Sting definitely inflicts poison. Give me more weapon skills that inflict statuses. That's fun. I want axe skills that inflict bleed. That was always my favorite thing about like Elden Ring and Dark Souls and stuff, was inflicting bleed. Poisons. I love status ailments. Just outside of magic. It doesn't have to be magic. Just let me inflict bleed with a sword, or let me inflict... That's one of the things I really love about Guild Wars, the original Guild Wars, was like bleed and deep wound and cracked and all of these different status ailments you could inflict with weapons. You didn't have to use magic to debilitate people. You could do it with weapons, which I think is something that's not done enough. I ain't being fun or anything, but having a mace to the head is probably going to give you a bit of a concussion, you know? Alright, sheep. Come and get fucking slapped. Of course he crits me. Am I just like made of liquid crit? Like what the fuck? All I do is get critted. It's my destiny. Come on, sheep. I'm gonna finish this fight with more HP than I started with, mate. Come on. Do your best. Fucking sheep, son. Get dead, kid. Ooh, the spooky tree. When I was a kid, my friend showed me this game before I had it. It was in Jugna Forest. And it was like a really grey day or something in game. So it was like really misty. And he showed me these walking trees. And I thought it was the scariest enemy I'd ever seen in a video game. I thought it was fucking evil looking. They are. They're really creepy. Oh no! Somebody died in Garliage Citadel. Why the fuck were you in Garliage Citadel? At level 26. Somebody was a bit cocky. I wouldn't go to Garliage Citadel before 30. Get bonked. Just you wait till I'm a ranger, mate. I'll be sidewindering you so hard. There's another double attack. I swear Bunmill is like a secret. He did it again! 3 double attacks in a row. I think Bunmill's like destined to be the greatest warrior in the entire world. Imagine him with some double attack here. He did it again! 4 double attacks. Give him some double attack gear, this guy's gonna be unstoppable. I love how Dire or Dia or whatever is like impossible to fucking resist. It's such a good spell. Oh yes, you just reminded me to make a TNT crowds and carrots, but make it a longbow user so no shit doesn't work well with it. Longbows work great with paladins. On certain there are certain like archetypes and things, at least there were in like Pathfinder and stuff like that, where you could smite evil with arrows and things. I'm sure with the right DM, they'd allow something like that. We got a friend in our playgroup who's a total Pally stan. Paladins can be fun to play, and I've had a fun Paladin before. But the temptation with a Paladin is always to be like completely, perfectly virtuous. I think Paladins are more fun when there's a little bit of like being a Paladin to a different god. Like not just to like a lawful good god. Being a Paladin to a slightly more questionable god. You know, so you can be a little bit more flexible. Does 5.0 have anti-paladins? It should do. Stop using silence gas. I've got all these neat new spells I want to spam. I will say one of the problems with D&D 5.0 that I've discovered is there's like doesn't seem to be any point to I don't know. Oh fuck. This ain't good. This is actually really bad actually. I need to focus real quick. Mighty Strikes. Go, 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 Mighty Strikes. Go, go, go. Berserk. Raging Axe. Massive hit. And he's out of there. Did I say I was in trouble? Did I say I was in trouble? I don't know the meaning of the word. Always give it the old razzle dazzle, that one. I ain't dying to fucking forest leeches. That ain't happening. Looks like a fucking soccer ball with ears. It's hard for me to place my favorite D&D class. Because I like all of them for different reasons. I do think it would probably be like a melee ranger though. I like having a big pet. I like dual wielding. A melee ranger with like a javelin or something, that would be fun. I also like monk quite a lot. I wish I liked fighter more, because fighter conceptually is something I really enjoy. But fighter is just really boring in D&D. There's only so many ways I can say I swing my sword, you know? And a melee ranger grappler. That's interesting. My only reason really for liking ranger is having a big pet. Like I want a big warg pet. Yeah, pinning down the wolf-filled Gordon. That's cool as shit. That's what it's all about, baby. I'm a big old slut for pet classes. I just am. I love pet classes. I will always try and run a pet class. Eox done too? I remember the first ever Pathfinder game I played, I was a druid, and I realized after like a few levels I could turn into a dinosaur, and that was so fucking cool. I would turn into a dinosaur and cast there's some spell called like Massive Stomp or something that would knock targets prone based on your size. And because I could turn into a fucking dinosaur, I would just knock everyone prone with my stomp and just trample them. That was so fucking good. Even able to grapple with trunk? Oh man. Well yeah, it's a flexible thing, isn't it? I don't see why not. I mean, depending on the race, I can't see why people couldn't grapple with like tails and things. I need to cast Protect. I keep forgetting. Ooh, my defense is really high with Protect, 184. I'm a fucking brick shithouse. Unless I get critted over and over again. You know, my default state of being. Getting critted. Ugh. Nice. I do wish I had Dancer. Dancer would make leveling not hurt quite so much. We might have to unlock Dancer at some point. Just for moments like this. Now, can I defeat this guy? We could try. I only want one though. I don't think I can take on two right now. Oh, here come the crits. Maybe I can't fucking kill this guy. Come on, refresh. Give me a little bit more. Current favorites for Plasma is Soul Knife Rogue. Casts Magic Armor for free for armor, and summons the Soul Knives for offense. Can throw it through a keyhole. It sounds like a really interesting resume. I can summon Magic Armor for free. I use Soul Knives, and I can fit through a keyhole. You're hired. I will say, I'm really glad I picked Red Mage as my sub. If I was Monk, I'd be getting clobbered. These cures are too good. Butter Sheep is secretly the best way to play this game. My Raging Axe missed once, that's not good. This music came on like this is the most intense forest leech in the whole forest. This forest leech is a real boss. Look at him. He's about to cast Giga Flare on me. This song is so good. The Star Onions remix is even better. Like this remix is even better. Oh, Thunder Elemental. Right, if there's a Thunder Elemental, I can't cast magic, so I'm just going to have to rest. What I think we'll do is, since I'm nearly there already, I'll probably stop at the outpost. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it all the way to Juno today. Especially considering I haven't really done anything with the dogs today. today was my first day sort of like back, quote unquote, at work since my sort of health issues last week. It felt good to get out and about again, but it was very tiring because I'm not used to it now, you know? I've had a week off, so it's quite tiring. I'm gonna probably have a nice early night and get some nice sleep. But that should mean that if I get back in the swing of it, I should be able to stream like nearly every day, hopefully. We'll see. See how it goes. I don't like to promise things like that, but at the same time, I'm really enjoying FF11 right now, so I'm gonna stream pretty much whenever I can. Whenever it makes sense for me to be able to, you know? Fucking Forest Thunder Elemental, go away! I want to cast magic. What's the aggro range like on those things? It's quite big, isn't it? I shall have to be careful. A big chunk of XP there. Okay, keep going. And that range is huge. Yeah, it sucks. What if I stand over here? Yeah, I can't even see him. Be fine here. I will say, having all of this healing power is making me consider being Paladin again. Downside is, Paladin's soloing experience is fucking rotten. That's the one good change I think they made over at Horizon, was giving Paladins End Light at level 30. It's the one good balancing change I think they made. I gotta be honest with you, my double attacking is so frequent. If I had 2 hand axes, I feel like I'd be a psycho. I feel like I'd be shredding the fuck out of these things. Come on, you son of a bitch. Don't make me cast stone on you. It's Biboto! He fucking... Oh, there he is! Biboto! What a little legend! With his leather gear on. Look at him go. Godspeed, Biboto. Godspeed. Oh, this one has lyrics, I think. Yeah, let's skip this one. I've got all the Final Fantasy XI jams, baby. Although this one sounds like, this intro sounds like, so if you're lonely, I'll be right here, waiting for you. I'm just a crosshair. I'm not gonna bother with these saplings of shit. Tigers are any decent challenge to me. They are still tigers though, so they'll probably shred me to pieces anyway. Double attack crit me 100 times. Let's get some... Is he gonna go for it? Is he gonna go for it? Has he got the balls to go for it, this guy? Fuck it. I'm about to show this tiger how it's done. I'm about to show this tiger how I do things in the old country. Eight! He did 8 damage? Oh, there we go. I was gonna say. I must have blocked that with my shield or something. Look at this is how it's done. This is how you're supposed to play this game. You're supposed to actually like fight stuff and level up as you go. Normally, people just come to Juggernaut and they run through at like level 12, like Babito did, hiding from the tiger. Me, I kill the tigers. I don't give a shit. I'm not afraid of this fucking guy. Kill him. All these other fucking weaklings cowering from Forest Tiger. Me, I clobber him. Ow. Gotta kill this sheep. Fucking crits! I swear my guy is made of fucking paper. All he does is get critted. Has he got like a giant glowing Zelda boss weak point that they keep hitting or something? How we doing? We're nearly there. Nearly 27. Gotta unlock dancer. Fucking hell, stop critting me. You're an easy prey, stag beetle. Stop critting me. Hey, these are Elven 2 Prey defend themselves properly. Something. I've got like a giant glowing fucking weak point or something. They keep critting me. It's insane. Look at my tight leather pants, though. I had to be sewn into these. Oh, we always take an opportunity to kill a goblin. That's like Christmas. Come over here and die to me like the bitch you are. Get at it. Don't ever fucking come to my Jugna forest again. I'm not convinced I can beat this forest tiger, but we're gonna try. With this amount of health, it might be a bit of a doozy, but we're gonna try. A true warrior would never back down. Oh, look at this double attacking. Oh my, he's done it again. 3 in a row. 3 in a row. 3 double attacks in a row. Bunmill's a psychopath, dude. All he does is double attack. I'm not sure I should change class. I should just stay as warrior and double attack fucking absolute virtue to death. Fucking raw. Please die. There we go. Okay. We're nearly at the outpost. Just one more little ravine to go through. And then next stream, that'll be when we do the boss fight. I'll have to get 3 warrior levels, but we'll focus hard on that. And then we can do Journey Abroad. I'm looking forward to doing Journey Abroad, just because if I beat 2-3, that's more than I've done on like so many characters. This Bunmill will officially be like maybe my 2nd or 3rd character to actually get somewhere in this game. And then from there, we've just got to soldier on until it's Shadow Lord slapping time. These fuckers love to paralyze me, don't they? I spent more time paralyzed than unparalyzed. Oh, fuck. I've aggroed them both. Okay, this could be bad. This could be bad. Not gonna sugarcoat it. Especially with a whole minute left on paralysis. Welcome to Final Fantasy 11. Oh, have you been hit by any debuff? Oh, that lasts 6 hours. Why, Square Enix? Oh, we thought it would be funny. At least it doesn't seem to be the world's greatest paralysis. But then again, I could also miss every attack for the next 3 hours. Come on, baby. We must endure. Stop missing! You elven fuck! Stop missing! He's right there! Just kick him! This guy's taking the piss now. And he has regeneration on too, so he's getting all of his health back while I keep missing. It's fucking aggravating. Oh my god, News drink. This is fucked. This is completely fucked. At least the paralysis is gone. Now we just need to, like, not die. Oh my god. This game is made for fucking idiots. If you like this, you're a fucking idiot. Fact. Dear, please. Just something. They're like alternating attacks, so I can't fucking cast. Right, fuck this. You wanna play like a bitch? You can fucking eat this potion I fucking found. There you go. How do you like me now, bitch? Hopefully not as bad as that Bat and Run 4. That Bat and Run 4 will live forever in infamy. That Bat and Run 4 is the reason why I don't believe in, like, racial bonuses mattering. Mithra are the most, like, accurate race in the game, and I couldn't hit that fucking bat for shit. Here's the thing about Final Fantasy 11. If the game wants to fuck you, it just will. It will figure out how... It's like advanced AI. I'm sure of it. I'm sure Final Fantasy 11 is advanced AI, where it sits there and goes, what is the single most fucking bullshit thing I can do in this moment? And it will always do it. It will always find a way. Get blinded, asshole. How close are we? Oh! So close I can taste it. Please die. You know, when I think about it, there's another weird thing that no other MMO that I can think of really does. Is that enemies in an area have like a level range. So there's a bunch of Jugna Fungwa, but they'll be like between level 22 and like 26. Normally it's just like, oh, here's the level 3 skeletons. Oh, here's the level 4 fucking goblins. This game's weird, and enemies have like these level ranges instead. It's weird. Alright, if I fight Stag Beetle... Oh, we need like 600 XP. Come on, you fucking beetle. Die. Zombie? Who the fuck is there's just a skeleton called Zombie? I didn't know that. Who the fuck is this guy? Zombie. No way. Get out your fucking camera. Frank West, there's a zombie. I'm gonna take a picture of it and go, fantastic! I need to go back. I liked that game. I can't remember why I stopped playing it. I liked Dead Rising. I don't want to play that new, like, remastered one, though. They made Frank look all weird. I like him when he has, like, a potato face. It really suits him. Looking extremely derpy really suits Frank West. I guess I'll try and fight this zombie, but I gotta be honest with you. He's an undead in Jugna Forest. He's probably complete bullshit. He probably knows, like, fucking Quake 3 Arena. He knows Bind. And Stoneger. But I did resist it, I think. Oh, he's got, like, no health. Get fucked, nerd. Oh, there's a ghoul. I've got a zombie and a ghoul. Spooky. Halloween was 2 days ago. Get out of here, zombie. The ghoul is a decent challenge, which means the ghoul is unbeatable. I know what undead are like in this game. Low evasion. We're gonna try the ghoul. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm like a paladin in training. I can't leave an undead standing. Fucking ghoul. With your weird, veiny pelvis. Remember the news and Falcon and put core into every macro for every action? I'm doing that right now. I should do that. Every macro I have should have like an RP quote. I should be like this. I should be like... I'm gonna do it right now. I should do like, for the glory of Sandoria, raging axe. I should do. Fuck you. That's what I should do. Full roleplay, boys. Full roleplay. That would be awesome. We're gonna do it. We're gonna roll full roleplay mode, boys. I don't care what any of my party members think. I was in Tiger last night and they were blasting Christmas tunes. That's unacceptable, dude. That's unacceptable. I love Christmas. Like, Christmas is my favorite time of year. But to have it be in fucking November is like cheapens it. You know what I mean? It cheapens it. At least wait till December. Like, you got at least wait till December, dude. December, I think, is fine, but November? We did it. We beat the ghoul. And he didn't drop a magic skull. What an asshole. Alright, we need just a little bit. We just need a tiny bit more Jamba Juice. I think what I will do is we'll get to the outpost and I'll stop because I'm starving. I haven't eaten all day. We'll stop when I get to the outpost. But off stream, between now and next stream, I'll get to Juno and try and get this to 30. So that next stream we can just go straight into the mission. I don't want the streams to just be like leveling because that's no fun for anyone. But the progress today has been fucking sick. Got my Subjob out of the way. We just need 3 more levels of warrior. Then we can do the mission and we can unlock the jobs we want. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. Provided, of course, this Fungwa doesn't kill me right at the end here. Come on, you fucking Fungwa. Get axed. Alright, one more mob ought to do it. You there. Goblin Tinkerer, you'll do. It's fitting that my trials should be ended by a goblin. Come here, you. This is what you get. I need to get whatever it is Darkthrone had that made him, like, level up super fast. Whatever that was, I need that in my life. Get him out of here. Level 27, baby! Oh, we made it. Unfortunately, Bastok owns Jugna, because... Who the fuck is playing on Bastok, anyway? If you pick Bastok as your starting city, there's something wrong with you mentally. Look at this. Look, this guy? You want to take orders from this guy? I don't fucking think so. Alright, that's going to be it for today. Next stream will either be tomorrow or Wednesday, depending on how my days go, but I'll let everybody know. I'm going to try and sort of squeeze in as much as I can in the game before so that hopefully we'll actually get to do some content next time. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I respect you all. And I'm really, really genuinely enjoying playing Final Fantasy XI again with you guys here. Like, if I was like streaming to nobody, I'd probably be sick of it by now. But thanks for hanging out, you guys. I love you. And I'll see you next time for hopefully the end of this mission. I mean, you know me. I'm gonna fucking eat something, play with the dogs for a bit, and then I'm just gonna like no life this for 6 hours. So have a good night. You too, my man. You have a good night, and I will stream again either tomorrow or Wednesday, depending. We'll see how it goes.